with the overlapping contrasting areas. So you'd want to fix that. So choose it maybe, and there are too many different colors here, like this green and purple and red, and your palette is greeny, orange, yellowy color. So the purple has got to go. Uh, Green, maybe a different value of green. Choose maybe a brighter yellow color. Also, I want you to look at different fonts, something that's a little heavier. Latina should be bigger and heavier and going all across the page, not right justified. This would work well if your layout looked like Nate, but your layout doesn't look like Nate. Your layout is centered. So if you're having a centered layout, this is not really working. So if you're going to use this picture, make sure it's really big and make sure it's centered and bold. Choose a different color palette, choose different font faces, make sure the titles, mix the colors up. So your colors should be red, probably like a yellowy, orangey color, and maybe an off-white, like cream. And you want to mix it up. Use these darker areas to put the text in, like in their hair. Maybe to put the picture bigger. Maybe enlarge the picture so the hair goes all the way out. I don't really need to see all this stuff here. So enlarge the picture, then you can use her hair as a negative space to put text over it. Do not use italic with stroke. Do not use italic with stroke. Okay, so keep working on it and fix this bottom part. The bottom part obviously has a lot of issues here. So you wanna, yeah, definitely I want you to just play around with some different font faces and different colors. Okay, then bring all your files to class next week. Okay, much better. This looks great. You still have a readability issue here. You can make yeah. So just these parts again. You can put bars, like just like Walter has done here. You put a bar behind the main titles of your layout. So if I drag like a piece here, then I can just put the stuff on top of it. Use a different font that's a little heavier. This is a little too thin. If there's something underneath it, then it's going to be better. It's still much better than what you had last week, okay? But we still need to work on it. We need to still make this area more readable, and usually strokes are not like such a good idea. Oops. Such a good idea. Oops. So I like this part, but so bring all your files in and I'll sit with you and I'll try to help you in class. Yeah, anytime we're having readability issues, you either want to put a border or you want to put a bar or you want to change the font. Okay? I actually love, I like this. I wish I could make the bottom a little bit translucent so I can see your head a little bit more. Yeah, so a couple of bars or a couple of background, let's put in something in the background so we can read this stuff more. Would be really helpful in this layout. But a great shot, great balance. So a lot of good things going on here, just need to fix it. Okay, very nice. This looks awesome. So great job. Again, we need to fix this part. Get inspired, looks great. Move it down, maybe with the newest style. Maybe you can add just put a little darker, not a band. Maybe you can I guess you could use a band because you're using a band here, right? It's hard to tell. Either that or use like a little piece of just marquee out some, actually the same I'm going to show Walter's again, like a little box like this, but blur it so we don't actually see the box, so we can just see this area getting a little darker. So this part should be just a little darker, kind of burned, a little, you know, just this part. And if you make a box and then use blur, Gaussian blur at a higher, like maybe 10 level, you should be able to see it, and then put it underneath with the new style. And I'm not too crazy about this font face. You change my, I would make this, I would make this uh, the same as this one, and I just use lower cap because this is different. Unless maybe, I don't know, if you made it heavier it might look better, but I like the lowercase aspect of it. I just don't like the relationship here. So try the font and either you know, just use the lowercase and see how it's gonna look like. But this looks really good. Great job. Yeah, this looks really good too. I like the other one better though. They both look really good, but this is way sharp. Really good. It's beautiful. Great job here. Okay, so very nice, Alejandra. Great job here. Really cool. Maybe we want to balance this out. Maybe this, move the, I'll reveal the handmade a little lower, and then move the, or either way, or move. Actually, I think because this is black, is going to work better. Move that over here, or just create another like header, because it kind of is very left heavy. So if you just put something, not like a big header, like a one liner or something over here, I think that would look really nice. Or you can just move these two down, move this down here, and then move this whole thing back to the right hand side. Break the colors up, so maybe it could be, what will they wear would be white, red, white, or the title would be white, the rest would be red, or vice versa. So break it up. But great job here. Very nice on the title. And again, the font face is really, maybe because you're using three different ones, right? This one, I like both of these, but somehow because they're fighting with each other for attention, for the style. Try using the face with this font and see how that's going to look like. All caps though. Because I'm thinking it might look better. Because right now there is a bit of a tangent going on. So use this font face for the face and see as a variation. And bring it to class and let me see what it looks like. Okay, that's better. Okay, very good. The information needs to be broken up a little better. So again, because still we having readability issues, again use bars. Use bars to break down the information. See, this is, you know, you can just have it so it comes from the right, from the left. Use a heavier font face, and then the overlay should not be, you know, I mean, if you're going to use overlay, you can just even use the overlay going like this, like, you know, maybe one goes like this. Actually, on top that would be kind of nice like that. But at a different opacity, because right now you've just changed the overlay and the information is not opaque. You want them to get opaque, so you want to see less of the stones and more of the text. And so maybe you could just work on that. Put like little bands like this. That would be one title. Or you could just use like one large one. And that could be another title at the bottom, like 25 places. Like 25 places to camp. Maybe it could be an opaque overlay of this so we can actually read the text. Because part of the magazine cover is actually the readability. This information actually should be here. So I suggest you look at some magazines and see what you, you know, get some ideas in terms of how they how titles read. Sometimes you might have to choose a different picture so it's not so contrasting, because you picked up an image that's very contrasting and it's going to cause you a lot of headache. So sometimes we have to modify and change to a different image. So choose different kinds of fonts, use boxes with opacity that they're 50% normal so we can actually read the information. Don't have the text really, really close to the edge. Include your palette, which is white, orange, and blacks inside your title. So the title, maybe top 20, maybe top is black, 25 is orange, and the rest is white, or vice versa. Okay? But again, it's like it just needs a lot of work. This area should be horizontally laid out. Okay, very good. Okay, well, Carolyn, this is a good intro, good picture, but this is way too thin. It needs a lot of work. So just look at some of the pictures that that other class students uploaded. The titles should be very big, very bold. You should have at least 3-4 different headers here. We don't have any. So please complete the page. This is an incomplete project. Please complete it and bring it to class next week. Okay, same here, Carolyn, same exact thing. Make this is a better choice though, because at least I can read this. National Geographic should be bolder, bigger. On the top here, you need at least 3 different titles for articles laid out with 3 different colors and font variation. So I think this is a better choice because this is going to be more difficult. So please complete that, because we need to complete that because I think you missed a couple of weeks, so you want to make sure to catch up. I think the other choices are better. This second one is the better choice. This is your best choice here. Okay, so make sure to do that.